Hello, and welcome to Talking to Food Safety Professionals. My name is Dr. Jennylynd James, and I'm a food safety professional with over 25 years of experience in the food industry. Now, with me today is Joe Laino. Hello, Joe.
Hi, Jennylynd. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So, Joe has at least 40 years of experience in the food industry, and it's quite impressive. So, now Joe is going to tell us some of his observations of the use of new technology and AI in the food industry. So please enlighten us on some of
Yeah,
the
and
observations.
by all means, let me qualify this by saying I am not an expert
That's
in
okay.
AI. I just know how to use it. I
Okay.
know nothing about coding or so don't this is I'm nor am I promoting the use of AI. It's a
Yeah.
personal choice. People think that AI is brand new. And in fact, if you've had a smartphone,
Mhm.
right? I mean, the concepts of AI go back to when Yahoo first came out and you typed into the search bar,
Yes,
find me a local restaurant. Okay, that's
that
the
was,
concept of AI has been
yeah,
around since the concept of computers and smartphones.
right.
It's just that
Okay.
we're developing the technology. Um, Obviously everybody's familiar with Chat GPT, and this is certainly not an endorsement of any AI program one versus another. But like I use ChatGPT quite a bit, and the desktop version does not yet have voice capability, but the app does.
Okay.
I have the app on my phone, and I will tell you, I have had full-blown conversations with my ChatGPT bot about things. Okay,
Okay. I'm a dinosaur where this is concerned.
even
So
I mean,
just tell me what are some of the capabilities and how can we apply this in the
it's
industry?
literally everything from and I don't know if everybody's familiar with SAP. It's an enterprise resource program like Oracle, and you have questions on how do I enter this into SAP, or how do I anything that the other search engines do, Google, Yahoo, AI does. Okay,
Okay.
so in the food industry, what we're seeing is everything from how to develop training programs, how to develop. Um, there's a facility that I have been made aware of that has used AI to write their initial SQF programs and policies. And
Okay.
I'm like, well, okay, I can see how that would work. Um, I don't necessarily know if that's a something I would do. I would use AI to maybe enhance
Yes, yes.
some of my existing stuff. It's a pretty bold step to do that. Um, but the AI, frankly, it's here to stay. Clearly, it's not going anywhere. Um, I had a mentor slash boss years ago who their favorite saying was "use your powers for good."
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that ripples into the concepts of AI and use those powers because AI is a very powerful tool.
Okay.
Use those powers for good. As I mentioned to you before this broadcast, I had to write just a short, like 1 point lesson, a refresher on food defense,
Okay.
and I honestly forgot to write it. The training session was coming up, and in like a couple of, how your Outlook gives you a reminder, like, oh my, I forgot to write this. I don't have. Well, let me call on AI. And I would very politely type some, I'm afraid of robots that they're going to eat me in my sleep. So I very politely wrote, please develop for me a 10-minute refresher on food defense that will be SQF compliant. Enter. And in like 10 seconds, here it is. And I modified it a little bit. And in 10 minutes, I had conducted a SQF compliant food defense refresher.
Wow.
It's it's incredible, particularly with GFSI. There is a lot of knowledge in AI, and I have yet to come across anything that's not correct.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're going to start seeing companies, and here's my concern. We're going to start seeing companies use AI to run their food safety programs. And I don't necessarily know if that's the right path to go down. We will never be able to replace people when it comes to food safety.
Yes,
We're never going to be able to replace the human boots on the ground in
exactly.
the factory, monitoring and checking. AI is, I think, irreplaceable when it comes to monitoring software results, trending. But
Trend.
as far as the human interaction of this doesn't sound right, this doesn't smell right, I don't know where, and who knows, maybe someday it will be, but I don't know that AI is quite there yet.
Yeah.
I'm walking through a facility today, and it just sounded different than it did in the past.
Okay.
And I said, hey, what is that? What sounds different today? They said, oh, we know we've got a bearing that's loose on this mixer. Okay, all right. So I don't know that AI would hear that. AI might detect there's an abnormality in the readout. Okay,
Yes.
but as far so I think if we use AI um, properly, responsibly,
Responsibly. That's
I
so.
think it's irreplaceable in
Mm.
our industry. I just wouldn't necessarily bet the ranch that it's going to catch everything. And I think that's where you need the human interaction.
Yes, but you mentioned AI putting together training material
Mhm.
and also, like policies. So that would remove the jobs of some consultants.
Well, as I've mentioned in the past, and in my last role, I worked for a major consulting company,
Yes.
and I was kind of leading the project of immersing us in AI. And I said at a staff meeting, I said, AI is either going to make our job really easy, where like I've got to write an SQF program instead of taking me months, it's going to take me 3 days,
Oh,
or people are going to figure out they don't need consultants for their opinion
yes.
and their knowledge. They're going to get it from AI, and now I'm out of a job.
Yes,
So, don't think as a consultant that I don't look at that.
exactly.
Um, I can't lie to a client and say, oh, I know more than AI. I can say truthfully, AI is wonderful, but you need that human touch. And as I mentioned, it's here to stay. We just need to figure out how to use it appropriately.
Right, right. Okay, well, thank you so much for your insights on
You're very
using
welcome.
new technology in the food industry. Thanks
Thank you
a
so
million.
much.
Okay. Please hit the like button, like our video, and remember to subscribe to the channel Food Safety Smart so you can be notified every time we interview another amazing food scientist. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you.